Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Stephen James. Glad to be here with all of you guys here today. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to my channel, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, it helps a bunch, really shows your support, and it helps me along the way into my YouTube journey. Today, I'm going to be talking about the exciting news that's been making a lot of headlines over social media the last couple of days, which is the release date for the trailer for GTA6. The very first trailer for GTA6, I might add. And this was confirmed by a bunch of tweets by Rockstar Games. And with that being said, let me show you some of the tweets. Let me show you some of the reports through Rockstar Games. So first of all, they started off, this is Wednesday. They started off saying, in 1998, Rockstar Games was founded on the idea that video games could come to be as essential to culture as any other form of entertainment, and we hope that we have created games that you love in our efforts to be a part of that evolution. Now, the reason why they are stating that they were created in 1998 is because next month, on the 10th of December, if I'm not mistaken, that would be the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games. Hard to believe, 25 years of Rockstar Games, incredible. So that's a really interesting piece of news right there. But also, with that news, they then did a follow-up tweet saying that we are very excited to let you know that in early December we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with all of you. Thank you, Sam Hauser. Now, the interesting part about this news is that there's two things happening in December, the month of December, that could be beneficial for GTA 6. We have one, which is the 25th anniversary, like I just mentioned, which will be on the 10th of December. So Rockstar Games might unveil the trailer for GTA 6 on that date. But before then, like 2 days before then, we have the Game Awards, which always takes place during the month of December. And this year's ceremony is slated for the 8th of December. So there's some interesting opinions whether or not Rockstar will unveil GTA 6 on the 8th of December during the Game Awards ceremony. Most likely not, because they probably want to play their own sandbox, have their own spotlight, if you will. Or they could unveil it on the 10th of December, which would be the anniversary. And it might not even be any of those things. It could be his own little thing. They might just pick a random day, like the 1st of December, the 2nd of December, whatever it may be, and just put the game out, well, put the trailer out there on the web for people to see and to experience for the first time. Like, I don't know personally which one they're going to do. I think it makes more sense to do it on the 25th anniversary of the company, Rockstar Games, to unleash this trailer. But in my opinion, like, it doesn't really matter what day you release it on, in a sense, because you're giving people this information now that, hey, just to let you guys know, in early December, not going to tell you the dates, but in early December, we are going to release the very first trailer for GTA 6. I know a lot of you are excited. I know a lot of you are, well, have been anticipating this release date for this trailer and for the game itself. So, you know, keep that in your thoughts, and until then, you know, thank you all for being a part of our journey, in a sense. I completely forgot what I was going to say now. But either way, I am very excited for this game, and it doesn't matter what day they release it on, it's going to do very well. As soon as they upload it to YouTube and they share it on social media and whatnot, they share the trailer on social media, it's going to blow up. It's going to do massive numbers. I'm surprised, like, I don't know how well it's done in terms of retweets and whatnot since the news of GTA 6 has done through Rockstar's account, since they announced the release date for the GTA 6 trailer. But I imagine it's probably done really good numbers, as you would expect. I'm sure a lot of people are now subscribing to the YouTube channel of Rockstar Games in anticipation for this announcement, or for this trailer. I myself did the same thing as soon as I heard it. It's like, right, okay, am I subscribed to the channel? Nope. Well, let's change that. So I logged onto YouTube, subscribed to Rockstar Games channel, and voila. Now I'm just waiting and hoping that the trailer is going to blow everybody's minds, which I'm sure it will. because make no mistake about it, this is the most anticipated game in a very long time. Probably since GTA 5 for that matter. I could be, just saying that at the top of my head. Other people are going to have different opinions on what they like about video games. So, for a lot of people, it might not be the most anticipated game for them. But for many of us, it will be the most anticipated game, in my opinion. And I believe as well, I remember hearing a report that the development process for this game, the cost of this game, to make the game, GTA6, is somewhere between $1 billion and $2 billion. Like, that's insane. Like, that makes it probably the most expensive game ever to be made, for the most part, most likely. At least for now, anyway. God knows what's going to happen in the future, you know what I mean? When it comes to other video games and whatnot. And, it goes to show you, like, Rockstar's put a lot of money, time, and investment into this game, and into the franchise, as you would expect. Because this is Rockstar's baby. This is their flagship. This is what people know Rockstar by. Apart from, like, the Red Dead games, obviously, but for the most part, other games they've done in the past don't come near to the point where GTA comes to. That's a non-existent franchise as well. Through multiple decades, multiple different generational consoles, you name it. People have been following GTA since the very beginning, including myself. Like, I remember, as a kid, I remember playing the PS1 era games where, like, your camera way up over the sky, you had like a bird's eye view sort of character, or camera angle for your gameplay. So it's like 2D dimensional, I think. Or ignore that. But I remember those sort of times. I remember then the PlayStation 2 eras. So we had GTA 3, Vice City, my all-time favourite, which I keep mentioning, San Andreas. We had a couple of spin-offs, which I didn't actually play because they were not available by the time that I actually moved on out of PlayStation, and so I went to like Xbox and whatnot. But that's neither here or there. So a lot of people, including myself, have been with this game, has been with this franchise for a very long time. And yeah, not every game might be great, not every game might be our personal favourites, but we still have memories from these games, and we still cherish these games for what they are. And they're, no matter how ridiculous they are, no matter how ridiculously over the top they are, it's something that we just gravitate towards, we love, we cherish, and we enjoy every single bit of what we get from these games. As we do with most video games, I know there's people online who, have been really impatient with this news, or impatient with the news regarding GTA 6. Like, many people for ages be like, where's GTA 6? When are we going to get news for GTA 6? When's the release date? It's like, people, chill, relax, go outside, take a breath. The game will come, or we will get news from this game when the time is right. You can't just force things to happen overnight because you want it to happen. It doesn't work like that. These guys at Rockstar Games, no matter what you think about them, no matter what you think of the company or whatever it may be, these guys are putting a lot of time and energy into this game to make it groundbreaking and to make it the most specialist game that we could possibly get our hands on. So if you want this game to be as good as you want it to be, you need to chill, let the developers and whatnot do their thing, let everybody who's involved in the game making process do their business, and when the time is right, we will get some news on the game. It's as simple as that. Like, I don't know why people just can't gravitate towards that concept. It seems to be my way or the highway sort of thing. Like, no, I want it now. If I don't get it now, I'm going to throw a tantrum. I'm going to angry type at Rockstar and Twitter and whatnot, which is just silly in my opinion, but it is what it is. Now, in terms of the actual release date for GTA 6, I'm thinking somewhere between either late 2024 or somewhere early 2025. And the thing that could happen is that Rockstar Games could actually announce, hey, just to let you guys know, like within the trailer, they could have at the end GTA 6 2024. Like, wow, okay, brilliant. But at the same time, it is possible that it could actually be delayed until 2025, for instance. Because I remember that happened with GTA 5. Like, I remember at one point it was supposed to come out in March of 2013, but then it got delayed until September of 2013, which was heartbreaking for me because I was so obsessed with that game. I was so madly anticipating that game. I was like, oh man, I gotta wait till September. That sucks. That's so long away. You know, what am I gonna do until then? But then when I finally got the game on my Xbox 360 and I played it, I fell in love with the game, and I was like, wow, you know, just wow. This is fun. This reminds me of why I love GTA in some ways. Like, some of the missions were cool. The story missions were a lot of fun. The protagonists were a lot of fun. Like Michael, Franklin and Trevor. Trevor being my personal favourite because the guy's a lunatic. And I love that about him. Never change. I like the setting of Los Santos. I like the online sort of things as well. Like the online mode. That was fun for the most part. I enjoyed doing heists. But I didn't join GTA Online until like years later on. For some reason. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. And I had a lot of fun doing those sort of things as well. Overall, I'm just a big gamer. Like, I love video games. And I love the memories that video games help you create. And they help install for you. And they help you cherish, if that makes sense. Everyone has their own, you know, favourite video game consoles, genres and whatnot. Which is great, because that's, you know, the whole point of being a gamer. Okay, we'll squash that. Like I said, I've been a personal favourite. I've been a big GTA fan for a very long time. I've been waiting for this news regarding the release date for the trailer for a very long time. I remember like early this year, I think it was, or sometime late last year, some leaks got put out in terms of some early development footage of the game, and people were criticising the game for some weird reason. Like, you know that this is development footage, right? Like, this was not meant to be put out to the public. Somehow, some way, this got leaked. I can't remember how exactly. I think it was like an intern at Rockstar or whatever it may be. I was like, you're judging this when it's not even meant to be released to the public. Like, how do you think video games are made? Like, this is the early process for video games. And the fact that you're judging this is ridiculous and silly. And you should have a word with yourself regarding on how you're treating this footage as well. I'm interested in knowing the protagonists for these games as well. What I really want is, like, the game is rumoured to be in in Vice City, which again, there's a big like hell yeah for me, because I loved Vice City, the PS2 video game. One of the things I wanted was Ray Loretta. To reprise his role as Tony Bassetti, the character he played or he voiced in GTA Vice City. Those are one of the things I've always wanted to happen. Unfortunately, the actor passed, I think it was last year, early last year. If I'm wrong, then obviously correct me, please. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But that does not mean we could get some Easter eggs involving Tony Bassetti, who is one of my favourite protagonists in the GTA series, alongside Trevor Phillips. I wouldn't mind a bit of an Easter egg, like, or a bit of references, like, hey, what happened to Tony Bassetti after he took over the town of Vice City? Because we don't know. You know, that's how the game ended, that Tony Bassetti took over Vice City. We don't know what happened to him after that. How long of a reign he had over Vice City. You know, what happened to him? Did he eventually grow old and die? Was he killed by a rival gang? Did he step down and just like live a different life eventually? Did he settle down with a wife and kid? Probably not. But there's lots of questions to be asked regarding Tony Bassetti and his reign in Vice City. And one of the other things I'd love to see as well is the return of the mansion that we saw in Vice City, that Toy Mercedes eventually took over in the game, that originally belonged to Sonny, if I'm not mistaken. Could be someone else actually. I think it was Diaz, yeah, character of Diaz, who we worked for in the game, with the drug cartels. So I would love to see this mansion updated into today's graphics and in Vice City, if the game is going to be set in Vice City. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you excited for the release of GTA 6? Do you have any opinions on the protagonist? No. Who do you think the protagonists are going to be? I know there's rumours of a Bonnie and Clyde protagonist, which sounds fun. Would you like to see a Bonnie and Clyde protagonist set as characters that you could play as in the game? What kind of setting would you like for GTA 6? What are your hopes for the trailer? Do you hope that they have a release date? Do you hope they just give you a first look at the game and nothing else? Let me know your thoughts, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.